So let's play That Dragon Cancer. I don't really have an intro for this. Let's just jump into it and play.
All right. This is... Excuse me. All right, I'm going to play That Dragon Cancer for the very first time here. This game's made me get teary-eyed just reading about it. So, let's play a new game. It's a pretty beautiful game already. Yeah, I like the artwork in this game. It's cool, minimalistic art.
Okay, guys, give some
Oh,
to
cool, I can
Joel.
play the
Share with
controller.
Joel. Yeah. Look, they got your bread.
Oh, don't touch the birds. No. Don't touch the birds. No, they're gross. Yeah. Okay.
The scoring on this game is really good too.
Did you see that one almost bit him?
Oh, guys, give Joel some bread. Mom, you threw the whole
Well, Isaac, you gotta give him little pieces. He doesn't understand. Here you go, Joel. Here's a piece. Okay, no, you throw it.
Joel's almost 5, right?
Yeah.
But he can't talk.
It's true.
Mules can talk.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't Joel?
Well, Joel got sick right after he turned 1. And
Kind of slowed him down a little bit, buddy.
so he's just slower than most kids. I think eventually he'll catch up.
I think Joel will be.
Yeah, I think Joel will eventually.
Of course, he's just the way. Because, you know.
Yeah.
Joel's supposed to be a boy. But he's a baby. He's a boy baby.
Yep, he's a boy baby. It's just a boy. You know, there's lots of things Joel isn't good at, but there's some things he is good at. What is he good at?
My name's Joel, by the way. So this is really kind of interesting.
We're good at making him laugh.
You are good at
Joel.
making him laugh. How do you make him laugh?
I fall down.
Yeah. It's really funny when you fall down.
He's gonna join us when he loves.
Yeah. What does Joel love? Wawa. In cups, bathtubs, and the warm, wet tongues and the cool fur of dogs. And maybe the sweet was of daily affection, and bye-byes, and blown kisses, and more. Oh, always more. This full list of words. So few words.
scoring on this game is wonderful.
What is pain without a word for it? What is hope without a word for it? Who is God? What is joy? Who am I to him? Dada.
What do you think, Isaac? He's in a hospital, so they're taking care of him. And that's how he gets his food? His food goes through that too. Who's that? Let's tell him, Caleb, that Joel's doing really well.
Joel's doing really well?
Yeah.
So happy.
He's been
Are you ready?
very peaceful all afternoon.
Set. Good. Ready? Set.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Joel. Ready? Set. Go.
Who's that? Let's tell him, Caleb, that
I wonder if this
Joel's
is
doing
actual
really
audio
well.
of the family. I'm guessing it probably is.
Yeah. He's been very peaceful all
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Give Jill a kiss. Are you ready?
Give him a kiss.
Set. Go.
You gonna give Zoe a kiss? Yeah. Zoe kisses.
You say hi, Zoe. Now give Jill a kiss. Okay, Joel. Ready?
Big kiss.
Give Jill a kiss.
Give him a kiss.
So I'm trying to figure out if these are my memories. They've got to be my memories. Like I'm playing as the dad right now and I'm remembering, I think. More? I think, man, I remember, like, my kid is, he's 12 now, and, man, any young parents watching this right now, like, let your kid swing as much as he wants, because those go by quick, those days.
Hey babe, just got done at the doctor. Now they think that maybe he's throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So they gave me a medication and we can give it to Joel, and they said we have to give it at least 3 full days. But still throwing up after that we can come back. And I mentioned the head tilt thing again, even though they keep saying it's not related, but you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So I guess we'll just give this a try, and I don't know, I'll tell you more about it when you get home.
So the shadow of a dragon that flew overhead, that was pretty neat, I thought.
Fear is cancer's preservative, cancer's embalming oil. And you, O accuser, are fear's oil salesman. You're a snake, a serpent, a dragon with snuffed out coal on his breath, molting, and talons broken from the struggle to free yourself of your own skin.
So, that to me is symbolism. When they say the accuser, that's a scriptural reference that Satan or evil in the world is called the accuser. In particular, I think in the Old Testament of the Bible. So it looks like we're entering a hospital here. I'm probably going to be pretty somber and serious through this Let's Play just because of the nature of this game. If you want to like watch me play something funny, like watch me play Car Life or something, like this is just a really serious game that hits hard and close to home for me. Like not necessarily with cancer, but with medical concerns for your kid. Like I've been in the hospital with my kid where you were hoping everything was going to be okay, and in my case, everything was okay, but you didn't know. You just didn't know. And so I can identify with a lot of what's going on here.
Hey, do you want to rock? Okay, let's rock. There we go. Oh, shh, 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 shh.
Hey babe, I was just thinking, do you ever think maybe Joel can hear better than he's supposed to be able to? Because I know, like, it's supposed to be moderate to severe hearing loss, but sometimes, like today, he hears music playing before I do. So I saw him dancing, and I had to look around to hear that a song was playing. And I just don't, like, if his hearing loss is that bad, I can't imagine. I don't know, I just wonder about it. Anyway, call me later. Bye.
Oh, I think I saw a key that lit up that I was supposed to hit, but I didn't. Oh, wow. The cutscenes in this game are amazing. Like how they transition between periods of time. Looks like we made some balloons out of some rubber gloves. Wow. There's the black again, the cancer. I'm assuming that symbolizes cancer and what's wrong with the world. So I have to navigate through the cancer. Oh man. I think the whole point of this is going to be that I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't control anything anymore. It took over for me. Oh, maybe.
Joel. Oh, hey. I just wanted to take a shower. Is that okay? Are you okay with Joel? Okay, thanks.
It's a real puppy.
Wants to grab it crazy.
It's a real puppy.
What if we like to grab this stuffed dog? Oh, that's so cute. She's so calm. You know, sometimes little dogs are yippy or
These dogs have gone through so much training. You have to.
oh.
Here we go, bud.
It's a real
Easy. Easy.
Yeah, come on up.
Who's this guy? I wonder if these are like, I know this game was on Kickstarter. I'm kind of wondering if these pieces of art are things that people wanted to put in. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm guessing these are paintings that people wanted, and pictures people wanted to put in, some of them at least. There were Kickstarter backers or people who were significant to the developer here. As tributes probably to people who've, you know, passed. I'm curious about that. I wonder if that's the case. Wish I had an answer on that too, even. That's something I'll ask the devs when I make contact with them at some point, if I do. Well, that's a beautiful picture. And I like how they did the lighting effect on it. That lion. He's pretty cool. So this is kind of cool. I'm actually going to write down this piece of art, see if I can find it. This is actually a piece of art that I think, based on what I know about, you know, like C.S. Lewis in the Chronicles of Narnia, the lion represents, like, God. And the lion saying things like, I love you, I am the perfect father, I chose you, hope, you know. So these are God's promises to us, that the lion's roaring at his people. And then you can look here, see the bondage, the chains that are broken. It's like God is roaring the chains broken and free. It's a pretty cool piece of art. Roar Over Me by Eric Homeland. I am actually, excuse me, I'm going to write that down. I am going to write that down because I want to check that out later. That's a cool enough piece of art that it deserves it. For me, at least. There's definitely a lot of faith-based pieces in this game. Pretty obviously. I mean, they heard the background music talking about the Lord having plans to, you know, like help, and the battery being empty all the time is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if that's symbolism too.
Hey honey, we're on our way home from the hospital now, so if you wanted to preheat the oven starting in about 30 minutes, that would work, and we could throw in that lasagna. Do you know how they celebrate off-treatment day, like when kids are done with their treatments? I guess maybe you don't because you're not in the clinic as much as I am, but on someone's last day, they always bring them a cake and they sing Happy Off Therapy Day to you. Anyway, that happened today. I mean, it happens a lot, but today I cried. I just wanted that day so bad, you know? I just, like, we're not ever going to get that day. If he's better, we won't know that he's better. We don't get a day. Anyway, okay, call me if you can. Like, there's probably traffic, so I could talk on my way home. All right, bye.
a silly little touch. So my son spent about 3 or 4 days in the children's hospital locally here when he was first diagnosed with diabetes, type 1 juvenile diabetes, and man, what an amazing place that is. I mean, it's like amazing in a lot of ways. Like, I just know there were times where I definitely rode up the elevator with parents that were like, my kid's not going to leave this hospital. And that's so sad. And look at all those medicines that they have.
How long is it going to be before we can
What
have
a
some
sad
answers?
place, though.
Did anyone
Overall.
ask the doctor?
Okay, is it just doctor on call or is this our doctor? Well, because the on-call doctor is just a resident.
Is there a way we could talk to our doctor? It just seemed like yesterday in clinic they were going to let us go. I just want to know what it is.
Who canceled the treatment?
Isn't it dangerous for him not to get it? I thought he needed that.
I know you're just doing what the orders say, but can
I guess I've got to face whatever's in here. Maybe not. I mean, this is a little bit like what a children's hospital is like. I mean, they try and make it as cheery as possible, but it's definitely the business of a children's hospital is... Oh, wow. That's crazy. This just changed. Because I was able to look through here, and now I can't. Man, the way how they do cutscenes and evolve this game is amazing. It's like a children's hospital. The main business of a children's hospital is definitely the treatment of children, trying to get their treatment and get better. But they try and make it as much like so the kids can be children as possible, I know. But it's like almost like you put a... I don't know, it's like putting like a thin coat of paint on something that's like, you know, the paint's there to make it look better, but like there's something underneath that paint that's like very like somber and serious, and tons of kids die in children's hospitals. And like almost every kid who goes to a children's hospital, I would say their life is different, certainly because of, oh wow, their time spent in a children's hospital. Man, what a big piece of machinery for such a little baby. I guess we're seeing that Joel's not a baby anymore now. Joel's a little older, because he's not got his baby stuff on anymore. He's got little toddler clothes on.
Hey, it's you again. I love you. You're my friend.
It's just thoughts popping up in there. Dogs, flowers.
This is my favorite game. Do you want to see? Watch how it started.
I'm guessing that's how they wanted to hear Joel talk. They wanted to
Touch
get
it right here, then the big lion comes. You know a scary lion? It's so loud. I can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me roar? Why? Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears.
So again, the lion in the Chronicles of Narnia symbolizes God, Jesus, more accurately.
Here comes the animals. Pterosaurs is my favorite.
This really does a good job of like trying to show that kids have this ability to like find the best in situations and still be kids in spite of terrible stuff going on around them, you know? This is the first like real kind of almost puzzle in the game so far, and really all it was just hit the constellations and make them line up. It seems like. My frame counter came up there. I'm not sure why that happened. How great thou art. So I'm a Christian. I grew up in a Christian home, and like I know that probably to people who aren't Christians, like this kind of stuff seems crazy. And even like the Bible says that. Like in 1 Corinthians chapter 1:18, it says like something on the lines of like those who aren't like Christians aren't gonna understand what it means to be a Christian. And so like they aren't gonna understand like the solace you feel and the hopelessness or the hope that you feel in God in hopeless situations like this. And I don't know, I think if you're playing this game as a person who doesn't have that faith or share the faith that like these people have, it probably seems a little bit like, man, how are you able to rely on God or think that God's there for you in a situation like this where your baby who's totally innocent is going to die? And I don't really have an answer for that, but I understand it. Wow. These are pretty touching little tributes. I'm guessing this is from, again, Kickstarters. Man. I mean, even for me, who gets it, like, and I have my doubts, don't get me wrong, I definitely have my doubts. Like, it's hard for me to even be able to be like, man, how great thou art, and like, you see all these little babies that are dying, you know, like, it doesn't make sense to me. In 1980, year I was born. I'm guessing all these cards are just cool little messages that they either got from Kickstarter backers or maybe just put in from people who asked. So again, cool cutscenes. I'm guessing they're gone. Nope, they're still there. Wow, look at all these cards. You could spend hours probably looking through all these cards. Yeah, every one of them. Man, cancer sucks. I mean, look at all these cards. In each one of these, like... So this narrative is one card's story. Like, this whole game is one of these cards' stories. And there's so many stories that don't have cards in this game, you know? Each one of these. Like, you pick one of these cards, and it's gonna be, you know, a story. These people went through the same story. I mean, their own version of it.
The ducks like to go on a morning run. Quack, 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 quack.
I think everybody had one of those toys when they were a kid, right? Let's see what the pigs do.
Farmer Bill plays fetch with the pigs. Farmer Bill races the horse and Farmer Bill wins. My shoes were untied.
So Joel's giggling at this toy. More. That's sign language for more there. His parents look very somber over there.
The cows eat ice cream for dessert.
The cows eat ice cream for dessert.
Farmer Bill gives the pigs piggyback rides. Farmer Bill doesn't like it when the ducks get the mail. They always bring back a lot of bills. You know what the horse's favorite chess piece is? That's right, a bishop. Farmer Bill asked the horse to take the truck to town. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I saw Farmer Bill doing that. Farmer Bill separates the sheep from the goats. Sheep go to heaven. Goats go to town.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
My moment like this was I was sitting in this very seat back in June and I was getting ready. I was actually going to play just a couple minutes of video games on Saturday morning. My wife took my son who had the flu to the doctor, and I put my phone on this couch behind me, and I was like, all right, I got to get productive. We want to sell our house. We want to move, and that's changed too with, like us figuring out a new lifestyle. But I was getting ready to do some carpentry work, and so I got on some like crummy clothes that I picked up in the back corner just behind me, and got on some crummy clothes, went out, tried to find my circular saw and see if I had, I was going to do some basic carpentry. I was going to see if I had a circular saw blade, and I was getting ready to go buy a new circular saw because I couldn't find all the parts. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run to Menards. I don't wanna, like leave my phone at home in case Kristen needs to get a hold of me for whatever reason. So I went down to find my phone, and it was on back here, on the thing, and there were 19 missed calls and 11 messages, and they all basically were the same thing: going to the hospital. It's type 1 diabetes, and that's my it's not good guys moment right there. I mean, I'll never forget that moment. It was like you had this calm, like, I don't even know how to explain the calm that you have over you, but at the same time your mind just starts going a million miles per hour, just like trying to rehearse all the different things that could possibly be happening.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
I don't want to hear it anymore. Oh, wow.
I knew it. No. Size matters. If I know how big it is, I can face it, I can size it up.
And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
What's my wife thinking? Or Joel's mom, I guess.
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've imagined it a lot, but not like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
It's only
I thought I would sob uncontrollably or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I thought I'd shake or wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy.
I guess
that
this
we know
is
he's
shock.
resistant to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous. He's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
I guess I identify with the dad in this because, like, I'm the dad in my story, so I always just kind of think, hey, the dad is me, and the dad's got the glasses, and he's a heavyset guy like me.
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Man, the blank faces are expressing so much emotion right now with the body language and stuff. It's crazy. Horrible to have to hear this.
Okay, I said fatal. Given you a lot to think about. I said not curative. Have I said the word death yet? I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now. I think it's really sinking in. Oh, she's crying. We should wrap this up soon. All the details can wait. Radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it'll spread other places too.
Science, it's simpler, measurable. A and B and I subtract C and I get this result, and I can do something to control it. Or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. But now all we have left is a miracle. And miracles are fickle. They don't always come, and we don't always know why. But if Joel's miracle doesn't come, I hope he lives. I've always hoped. But now I can't do anything but hope.
That's such a hard
Radiation. At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And when doctors can't, well, I guess what Jesus must.
We're so sorry. Why do miracles happen for some people? We have brothers. Why is there pain and why is there suffering? I don't have great answers for that, honestly, at all. Not ones that are going to satisfy people.
Oh, God, I do not want a replacement baby. If that was your plan, I am not on board. I don't want some new baby to help me move on. I would not have chosen it. Oh, God. Joel has to live, or I will not love this baby.
You're welcome. Sorry, guys. It's not good.
MRI?
They both clear. Joel's got to return for the tumor. Where is it? How big is it? Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy is failed. This is a tragedy. With an HRT, as soon as you have a recurrence at any time, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We have already proven all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give chemotherapy that we know is effective. So there just aren't any options.
It's hard to know sometimes in this game if it's just a cutscene or if you're going to try and control something. Like an interactive cutscene. That's what that's what that was. I'm gonna go ahead and say at this point I'm gonna call it good for part 1. If you want to see the rest of this, check out part 2. Thanks for watching up to this point, and I'll just jump right into the playing part 2 here right at the spot. So look for part 2 in my channel.